Do you know what you are voting for? Have you considered the weight of your decision? This isn't just about picking a candidate. It's about shaping the future of our country. It's about choosing the direction of our nation, the values we hold dear and the legacy we leave behind. It's about deciding what America will stand for. Will we uphold the ideals of freedom and justice? Will we cling to the principles that made us great? The principles of freedom, liberty, and opportunity for all? Or will we surrender to the siren song of socialism and decline? Will we let go of the values that built this nation? The upcoming election is a crossroads, a pivotal moment that will define our path forward. The stakes have never been higher. Our choices now will echo through generations. Our fundamental values are under attack. The very essence of what it means to be American is at risk. Our economy is teetering on the brink. Small businesses are struggling and financial stability is uncertain. The safety and security of our communities are in jeopardy. This is not hyperbole. It's a stark reality. This is the reality we face, a reality that demands our attention and action. The choice before us is stark. We can either continue down a path that brings us more of the same failed policies of the last 3 years, or forge a new direction. We can continue down a path of reckless spending, government overreach, and open borders, a path that may lead to further division and instability. Or we can choose a different path, a path of unity, prosperity, and hope. We can choose to restore fiscal responsibility, limited government, and the rule of law. Principles that ensure fairness and justice for all. The power to decide lies with you. Your vote is more than a mark on a ballot. It's a statement of your values. Your vote is your voice. It's your opportunity to influence the future. It's time to make that voice heard. Stand up, be counted, and shape the destiny of our nation. The far left is selling a dangerous utopia. They promise free healthcare, free college, and a life free from want. They paint a picture of a perfect society where everyone is equal and all needs are met without struggle. But these promises come at a steep price: your freedom. Socialism has never worked. It can't work. History has shown us time and again that such systems lead to economic collapse, loss of personal liberties, and millions dead. It's a system based on envy and resentment, not hard work and innovation. It discourages individual effort and stifles creativity, leading to stagnation and decline. A government big enough to give you everything is big enough to take everything away. When the state controls the economy, it controls the people. They want to control every aspect of your life, from your health care to your education, and even your thoughts. From the food you eat, to the clothes you wear, to the words you speak. Every aspect of your life would be under scrutiny and regulation. They want to replace individual liberty with government dependency. Instead of empowering people, socialism makes them reliant on the state. They want to turn America into a socialist state, a place where the government dictates every aspect of your life. Don't fall for their lies. The promises of socialism are empty and lead to ruin. Socialism always leads to the same result: poverty, tyranny, and despair. It strips away the very freedoms that make life worth living. We've seen it time and time again in various countries and different eras, from Venezuela to Cuba to the Soviet Union. These examples serve as stark reminders of socialism's failures. Let's not repeat those mistakes here. Let's protect our freedoms and ensure a prosperous future for all. The radical left's policies have made our communities less safe. Their soft-on-crime approach has emboldened criminals and put law-abiding citizens at risk. They've demonized law enforcement officers and tied their hands, making it harder for them to do their jobs. Defunding the police is not the answer. It's a recipe for chaos and anarchy. We need to support our law enforcement officers, not undermine them. We need to restore law and order to our streets. Open borders and unchecked illegal immigration are also threats to our safety and security. The Biden-Harris administration has released over 640,000 criminal illegals into our communities. These are violent criminals already convicted of rape and murder, along with other violent crimes. We have a right to secure our borders and enforce our immigration laws. We cannot allow our country to be overrun by those who flout our laws. The radical left is waging a war on the family, a war that threatens the very fabric of our society. They want to redefine marriage and family, challenging the traditional values that have held us together for generations. They want to indoctrinate our children with their radical ideology in schools, pushing agendas that many parents find deeply troubling. They want to silence anyone who dares to disagree with their agenda, using censorship and social pressure to stifle free speech. The family is the foundation of society, the bedrock upon which our communities are built. It's where children learn right from wrong, where they develop their values, and where they find love and support. It's a place of nurturing and growth. We need to protect the family, not undermine it. We must stand firm against efforts to weaken this essential institution. We need to stand up for parental rights and school choice, ensuring that parents have a say in their children's education. Religious freedom is also under attack, with efforts to marginalize faith and remove it from public life. The left wants to drive faith from the public square, erasing the spiritual heritage that has shaped our nation. They want to force people of faith to violate their consciences, compelling them to act against their deeply held beliefs. We cannot allow this to stand. We must rally together to defend our freedoms. Religious liberty is a fundamental right enshrined in the First Amendment, a cornerstone of our democracy. We must defend it with everything we have, for the sake of our children, our families, and our future. Section 5. A nation disarmed, compromising our freedom. The Second Amendment is not about hunting. It's about protecting ourselves from tyranny. The right to bear arms is essential to a free society. It's a bulwark against government overreach. The left wants to disarm law-abiding citizens. They want to make it harder for us to defend ourselves and our families. They want to leave us at the mercy of criminals and a tyrannical government. We cannot let them succeed. Gun control is not about safety. It's about control. The only people who obey gun laws are law-abiding citizens. Criminals, by definition, don't follow the law. Gun control only empowers criminals and makes it harder for law-abiding citizens to protect themselves. Section 6. The global stage. A legacy of weakness. The current administration's foreign policy has been an unmitigated disaster. They've projected weakness and appeased our enemies. They've abandoned our allies and emboldened our adversaries. From the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan to the ongoing crisis in Ukraine, the world sees a weak and indecisive America. This weakness has made the world a more dangerous place. We need to restore American strength and leadership on the world stage. We need to stand up for our interests and our allies. A strong military is essential to deterring our enemies and protecting our interests. We need to rebuild our military and ensure that it is the most powerful fighting force in the world. Section 7. The stakes freedom hangs in the balance. The stakes in this election couldn't be higher. Our freedom, our prosperity, and our very way of life are on the line. We are at a tipping point. If we don't change course now, we may never be able to recover. The left is determined to fundamentally transform America into a socialist nation. They want to take away our freedoms, redistribute our wealth, and silence our voices. This is not the America our founding fathers envisioned. This is not the America we grew up in. We cannot let them succeed. We must stand up and fight back. Section 8. A call to action. Your vote, your voice. Your vote is your weapon. It's your chance to make a difference. It's your opportunity to save America. Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't let others decide your future. Get involved. Talk to your friends and family. Volunteer for a campaign. Donate to a cause you believe in. Make your voice heard. Every legal vote matters. Every citizen's voice counts. This is our country. It's time to take it back. Section 9. Reclaiming our birthright, a future worth fighting for. We are Americans. We are the inheritors of a proud legacy of freedom and liberty. We are a nation of innovators, entrepreneurs, and pioneers. We are a beacon of hope and opportunity for the world. We cannot let the radical left destroy our country. We will not go down without a fight. We will vote for candidates who will uphold the Constitution, defend our freedoms, and restore American greatness. We will reclaim our birthright. We will secure a brighter future for ourselves and our children.